Shalom, Shalom on the staff source by giving all praise to Yahweh Shem El Shai, double honors to Apostle GMS, and honors to you brothers that are doing the work in truth to our sincerity. So I'm going to do a real quick one. This is a nice try. Earth is flat. Conspiracy theories can't handle first ever 360 space video, basically proving what it is that everybody knows, and that is that the world is round. It is a sphere, and that's the way that the Lord made it. Right, so all of these things that people get into, in fact, before I get that, let me get this real quick. There's a 12 and 12. Right, this is Ecclesiastes 12 and 12 says, "And further by these, my son, be admonished of making many books. There is no end, and much study is a weariness of the flesh." Now, this is what happens when you start delving into other philosophies, before you're grounded in this thing, right? Especially if you're coming in, you ain't supposed to be looking into these other things, man, because you'll just get bugged out, right? When you haven't got no foundation. You might be in this thing for a while, but if you haven't got a foundation, you might as well be a newborn babe, because you're easily swaying, and therefore you should just stick to the scriptures, right? But you have a lot of guys that fell out because they had belief that the earth was flat, but, the scriptures cut them, and, we ain't ones to trust Esau, but, the images cut them, man. People have traveled the globe. You've had many explorers, and none of them have ever seen the edge of the world, as these people say, right? So this is Isaiah 40 and 22 says, "It is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth," right? Which is your answer there, man. The earth is a sphere. It says, "And the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers, that stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in." Well, so you read the breakdown, right? It stretches out the heavens. It's talking about the universe. We get the script, the precepts there, and tent to dwell. So the different planets that will be dwelt in, because that's the thing. When we get in John 14 and 2, it says, "In my Father's house are many mansions," and those mansions are representative of the different planets that the Lord is going to give us. In the kingdom, we're going to have a lot of wives, therefore a lot of children. And so we're going to have to inhabit other planets, which is one thing that Esau's been trying to do, but has not been successful in doing. Right? Will not be successful because he'll be destroyed first of all. Right? So these are all the different planets that we'll be dwelling in. And many mansions will not, so I would have told you so. I got to prepare a place for you. Right? So this is what the Lord Yahweh is doing now, is preparing a place for us. The kingdom, the scriptures say, "No man, no eye hath seen," right? What the Lord has prepared for us, and that is true. And then we're just gonna, be amazed when we see it, right? This is Ecclesiastes 1 and 5 says, "The sun also ariseth and goeth, sun goeth down." So if it's arising, where is it arising from? If it's a flat earth, where is it? Was it coming from over the edge? Right? There's always sunlight in one part of the world. Right. Every other planet in the solar system is a sphere, but the earth is different. Right, this is Isaiah 6 and 9. It says, "And he said, Go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed." Right, so now I'll bring this up because the Lord had people who've fallen for the flat earth. That just means the Lord has blinded you. The Lord didn't want you to get it. That's all. You just weren't part of the number. Right, this is John 15 and 16. It says, "Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you, that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it you." Right, the point there is, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. Yahweh Shai. Right? Basically, if you're of the elect that the Lord has ordained you, right, you have been chosen. Conversely, if you don't get it, that means you were meant to not get it. If your lot is to be destroyed, that means you were ordained from the foundations of the earth to be destroyed, and that's it. You know, and if you're caught out by things like the flat earth, that's just the lot that the Lord had preordained for you, and you just got to eat it. Right, so Lord's will, you've been edified. Shalom.